Hey guys, how's it going today? It's good to see you. I hope you're feeling cute today, because you guys look cute, and you should feel cute every single day. You should feel beautiful, because you guys are. Okay, you got good fashion sense. I love that pattern, you know. I love that pattern on you. The color, your eyes are just popping. The contrast, it's great. It's great. Okay, it works. Trust me, I'd tell you if it didn't. Sweetheart, you guys look good. Boys and girls, you look good, and I'm proud of you. Uh, Sorry, it's just one of those days I'm feeling a little cheerful. It doesn't usually happen, so I thought I'd share a little love. But, you guys are welcome to share love back in the comments or not. It's up to you. But if you don't, get the fuck out of here, okay? I want to see positive stuff today. No, but seriously, it's good to see you guys. So today we're going to be doing a movie review. I'm just going to jump into it because I honestly don't know this movie that well, and I don't really have preconceived notions really. I just watched it recently and I was like, what the fuck? So I figured I would talk to you guys about it a little bit and see, rack your brains about it, and let you know what I thought too. Maybe come over and we could talk about it after. I don't know. Let me know. Hit me up. Call me. Whatever. You guys don't call anymore. Text. Whatever. Text message. I'm not good at texting. My fingers are kind of fat, so it's hard. I hit like 2 buttons every time I push, it's like, I push a button and like three letters pop up. Anyway, phones used to be bigger. Like the buttons used to be bigger. I don't know. I gotta get a special phone. Anyway, okay, so 2 minutes in and I haven't even mentioned the movie. Jesus, good start. But so the movie we're going to be talking about today is a late 1990s film. It's a sci-fi movie. It's really, I would say, a family-friendly, fun movie. I'd recommend if any parents are watching right now, who've got maybe kindergarteners or first graders as kids, I'd recommend you maybe, make sure the kids free up time on the weekend and you guys have a family movie night, Saturday night, get some popcorn, get some candy for the kids, and then put this on. I think you'll have a really good time. But the movie we're going to be talking about today is called Event Horizon. Again, kids, I think you'll love it. Okay, it's an adorable film. You guys could watch Lion King, and you can watch this right after. It'll be perfect, absolutely perfect. Actually, Lion King is pretty fucking mortifying. Okay, I would argue it's more damaging. I struggle watching Lion King. I think we all know what parts. Okay, we all know what parts. Mufasa, I miss you so much. Anyway, it's called Event Horizon. I had heard about this movie for a while. And I said, wow, it looks kind of shitty. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. But you know what? I thought about it more and more. I really thought about it, and I had a bit of a cold. I don't know if you can tell, but my nose has been a little red lately. I had a bit of the sniffles, and I was sitting inside. I know it's pretty unusual for me to be sitting inside, right? But it's not what I do most of the time. But I was sitting inside, and it crossed my mind, like, okay, I guess I could watch a movie. And I put in this movie, Event Horizon, and oh my god, holy shit, what a weird film. I gotta say, it was pretty twisted, guys, but we're gonna talk about it now. This movie stars Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill, Kathleen Quinlan. I guess I think the blonde girl on it. I don't remember. And Jolie Richardson. Yeah. So half of those people on the front cover, who the fuck are they? I don't know. But on the cover it says Event Horizon, Infinite Space, Infinite Terror. Wow, I know why I picked this up now. That's intense. Wow, it's like more than Alien even. But that's the cover. You can see the black guy from Matrix right there on one side. I mean, fuck, that's not politically correct. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne. My God, sorry about that. And then the guy from Jurassic Park, the Kraken from Jurassic Park, I guess, or whatever, Sam Neill. I love Jurassic Park. I don't want to get distracted, but Jurassic World though, piece of shit. Actually, all 3 of the sequels to Jurassic Park, pretty bad. But anywho, so that's the front, and then on the back, that's the back. And a lot of you are too young to be able to read, so I'm not really going to show it to you, but I'll read it. It says, oh, this is a quote from a magazine or something. It says, an electrifying marriage of science fiction, suspense, and classic horror. Classic horror, I don't know about that, but okay. I mean, I'm thinking of like Hitchcock shit when we're talking classic horror, or like a you know, Friday the 13th. I don't know if this really gives me that vibe. This is more like kind of like you did a bunch of drugs or whatever, and you're just like, you watch the movie, and afterwards you're not really sure what was real and what wasn't. You know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. But anyway, the back says, sorry, my nose is itchy from the cold. Anyway, I'll read the back. It says, the year is 2047. Years earlier, the pioneering research vessel Event Horizon vanished without a trace. Now a signal from it has been detected, and the United States Aerospace Command responds. Hurtling toward the signal's source are a fearless captain, played by Lawrence Fishburne, his light crew, and the lost ship's designer, Sam Neill, Jurassic Park. Their mission, find and salvage a state-of-the-art spacecraft. What they find is state-of-the-art interstellar terror. What they must salvage are their own lives, because someone or something is ready to ensnare them in a new dimension of unimaginable fear. Co-starring Kathleen Quinlan. Okay, that sounds about what the plot is. Yeah, I would agree with that. Let's see. Oh, there's a manual too. Let's see. Wow. Oh, scene selection. Look at that. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, basically, this movie starts out, apparently, well, there's a crew on this one ship who are like a space rescue mission crew, and I don't really know the details about space, but in this movie, I guess people are traveling around space, and it's not abnormal to go to like different planets to go do shit, I guess, like science projects. Fifth grade, the fifth grade science fair has grown a lot since when I was a kid. Let's just put it that way. But basically, this group of like 7 people are tasked with going to go find this advanced spacecraft that disappeared years ago. Apparently, it disappeared at the edge of the solar system. I don't know, by a black hole or something. I don't really remember why. I don't remember what their mission was. To be honestly, I'm probably shouldn't be talking about this movie, but we're going to anyway. So they're going to go find this Event Horizon, and it's a rescue mission crew. Like, they all work together a lot, and then this guy who designed the Event Horizon, which is the ship they're going after, Sam Neill, joins them. They don't know him that well. He's kind of a goofy fellow. I mean, he's very serious, but he's a little odd. So they fly across space, and they get to the Event Horizon, and they actually don't really know. Like, a lot of the crew doesn't really know, like, quite what is the Event Horizon. They go investigate the Event Horizon, and it's strange because there's like no one on it. The ship is mostly empty. The crew is nowhere to be found. They go on it. There's these like strange rooms. There's a big room with a huge, like, I don't really remember. I think it was like a metal orb or something like that, like in the center, and these weird like spikes in the walls or something like that. It's like the power of the ship is there or some shit, and they don't really find anything. It's just really creepy on the ship, and I believe their own ship ends up having an issue, so they have to go on the Event Horizon either way, and they end up looking through some video logs. They don't really find much on the ship. They go through some video logs, and they watch this really creepy footage of like crew members like killing each other, and they're all bloody, and they're like cursing in other languages like Latin. Earlier in the film, the reason the people got the signal from the Event Horizon was they got a video message or something like that of some guy talking in Latin, right? Talking in some weird like other language, like they couldn't understand him. So I think that's what spurs them to go investigate. Well, when they're on the ship, what's funny is one of the crew member of the rescue mission is like, all of a sudden he's like, oh, that's Latin, and it says like something terrible about like hell. We could put the caption or whatever it says, like something fucking awful, And what I find interesting about that, I hate to nitpick, but that's what I kind of do. What I find interesting about that is that I assume back on Earth people listened to the message and they decided to go send this rescue team. You're telling me nobody there could decipher this Latin that one of the random like 7 people went on this mission could? You know, they heard the message too back at home, I think, right? At least part of it, the beginning of it, and they didn't know it was Latin. So it's kind of hard to believe. You know, this guy a genius or something? I don't know. So they see this creepy message, and it ends up the guy who helped create the Event Horizon explains to them a little bit about the mission that the Event Horizon went on, and it was some sort of like supposed to be some sort of portal, like interdimensional portal to like travel faster to experiment. I think the Event Horizon went to a like location where there was like a rift or like a weird thing in the galaxy solar system, something like that. And it's a device inside the ship that like allows like creates a portal, and there was some kind of experiment to like go into that and like for travel or something like that. The movie starts getting really creepy because like I don't know, it seems like almost like there's like demons on the ship or something like that, and the people start getting possessed and shit like that, and it's just really creepy. Honestly, I'm doing a really bad job talking about it. It's a blur, to be honest with you. I just remember like Sam Neill's character like acting crazy towards the end, like running around the ship with like nails in his head and shit like that. And it turns out the Event Horizon, instead of making it like a portal to help with like travel or to go to somewhere where it would be useful to go, it created a portal that connected them to hell, right? And trust me, kids, that's the last place you want to have a portal connecting you to. So, you know, when the portal was open, I guess demons and stuff like that went on the ship and like possessed them and like made them see things and made everyone crazy and kill each other. And that is what starts happening to the crew, the rescue crew who was on the Event Horizon as well. Now, unfortunately, their ship ends up getting a little fucked up. So they can't leave, and they're stuck on the ship, and one by one they start having troubles. There's some really funny parts in this movie, I have to say, though, for a movie that's kind of creepy. Like at one point, one of the characters he gets like launched into way away from the ship, like something explodes or something like that, and somehow he it's hard to believe, honestly. I had to like rewind. I wasn't sure if what I just saw. He like turns a jetpack on his feet or his back or something like that. It flies like he flies way far away. Somehow he jetpacks back to the Event Horizon. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in a film. I'll see if I can show you a clip. So what's interesting is Sam Neill's character. Ever since the start of the film, he seems to be having bad dreams and to not be okay. He's had like nightmares about his wife, and you know, at first I guess you would assume like at the start of the film maybe his wife's just back on Earth and that's why he had the dream, or you don't quite know. But later on you find out that his wife's dead, and I think you're supposed to, I don't know if it's either consciously that he's done this or not, but that potentially the reason Sam Neill's character is the one that like is more like possessed by demons or whatever else is because like maybe subconsciously he's the one who created this project, right, that ended up making this portal that connected to hell. Okay, or something similar to hell. Maybe he wanted subconsciously or consciously to get back to his wife. You know what I'm saying? His wife's dead. Maybe he wants to just get to the afterlife. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he thought he'd be able to communicate with her. But certainly he's a little vague about this project to the crew who goes for this rescue mission and ends up fucking them. And as far as I could tell, he ends up killing a lot of them. I don't know. I honestly am not 100% sure. I think he was possessed by like a demon or something like that. It's hard to say. But he was kind of weird to begin with, if you ask me. Lawrence Fishburne is pretty good in this movie. You know, he tries to be level-headed, but there's not much you can do when you're in hell, you know, basically. Very creepy. A lot of creepy effects. I don't remember a lot of them, but there was one moment when I think someone was like crawling in like I want to say like a chute or a duct or something like that to fix something in the, it might have been Sam Neill, or maybe another character later on, in the weird room with the like sensor thing and the spikes, going to crawl to fix something, the lights like go out. I think he hears like his wife's voice or some shit. It's super creepy. But very interesting movie. I think at the end of the movie they managed to like destroy the portal or something like that. I could be wrong. I don't know. And right at the end of the movie, a rescue team shows up, which is hard to believe, a rescue team for a rescue team. And I don't recall. The doors like close at the end of the movie. in one room, and I'm not sure if it's suggesting that like they are in the clear or if like the hell connection is still there. But very crazy movie, kids. I've never watched a movie where people traveled in space to another from in one spaceship to another spaceship, and they jump in the spaceship, and then there was a door to hell. That's pretty crazy stuff, you know. I mean, Magic School Bus I used to think the Magic School Bus went to like it was some kind of magical like hell demon thing. Because how else does the teacher do the thing she does? I mean, it's pretty sketchy if you ask me. Anywho, I don't really have much to say. I honestly regret talking about this. I probably won't post this because I honestly I watched a movie and it kind of flew over my head, man. It was crazy shit. But yeah. So if you guys are bored one night, you know, maybe if your kids just feel like watching something after daycare, put it in. I don't know. But you know, thanks for watching, guys. The movie we've been talking about today is Event Horizon. Go pick it up. It's a new release, I think, at the Blockbuster. Okay. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you later.